So really quickly, I just really wanted to share a very interesting short story to you guys before I head out to Manila. Okay, and just to share, we'll be talking to a few huge companies out there, namely Jollibee, KFC, Baliwag, and a few more. Because a lot of these guys are truly interested with the commercial area, that's dedicated for Bayani Hall Dagupan. It's really on the ground floor, which a lot of the commercial areas will be located at. But anyway, if you guys don't know me yet, my name is Chad with Bayani Hall Dagupan, and chances are you've probably seen me somewhere. You got a text from me somewhere, a call from me, a follow-up from me, a message from me via Facebook, mainly on Facebook. And the reason you're getting all of these messages and follow up with me is because at some level, which we very much appreciate, at some level you displayed some interest regarding our Bayani Hall Dagupan development, which is truly the very first high-end resort-type living condominium on Arellano Street. Okay, the location cannot get any better than that. But anyway, I digress. Because again, the purpose of this video is to share a quick story. So just a week ago, right, one of my clients, although I cannot disclose the names of the clients due to confidentiality, we have a non-disclosure clause, okay? Although I can disclose the names, but the client is an engineer, okay? And last week we closed on a deal. They're very happy with their investment, which is for a 19 square meter fully furnished dormitory type of property. By the way, you can opt in for a dorm type or a residential type, a studio type, or a 2-bedroom property that's 38 square meters. So anyway, we closed the deal, and one of the biggest regrets that this client of mine had was missing out on the rebates, right? The client missed out on almost 200,000 pesos worth of rebates. And unfortunately, a lot of clients, and some of you guys as well, will soon hopefully close in the next few days, unfortunately missed out on the rebates already. But the good news is we still have a lot of discounts in place. So he sat down with me and said, "Hey Chad, is there any way we can reactivate the rebates?" And I told him, well, you know what, unfortunately we can't, because just like any promotion, any deal, any discount, it's not going to last forever. And this is pretty standard all across any development, right? Not just limited to Vester Corporation or Bayani Hall Dagupan, but it's pretty standard all across any development, right? Whether you're with Philinvest, the MCI, SMBC, Moldex, right? Big players in the industry. Discounts are not promotions, discounts, rebates. They only run for a certain duration of time, which is really our way, or the industry's way, to incentivize the early birds, so to speak, the early adopters, the people who are decisive. And so the great news is, although this client missed out on almost 200,000 pesos worth of rebates, he was still able to take advantage of a 12% discount from the total cash outlay. So that's really phenomenal. So good on this client of mine. And another thing that I really wanted to share is that we are nearing, and I'm not kidding, the reason why I keep harping on this, the reason why I'm so enthusiastic and I keep following up with you guys and sending message to you guys about the impending price increase, is because it's my duty and obligation to keep you guys informed. And hopefully, based on all the information that I share to you, you would make an informed decision and decide whether this is truly a perfect investment for you, or this is something that you can, afford to pass on. At the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, you will not be able to truly determine and make an informed decision unless we take a couple of minutes and sit down and really talk more about this real estate investment. All right? And then after that, after the discussion, then that's the time you'll be able to assess and judge for yourself and say, oh my gosh, this is truly a fantastic investment because I can see the future of Bayani Hall Dagupan for many, many reasons. I can see that the value of my investment in just a couple of years will eventually skyrocket and increase in value. And so I'll be getting my return of investment in such a short period of time. Again, going back, I'm not sure if you saw one of my videos in the past about this client of mine from Masingan. She's a doctor. Again, can't disclose the name. But she purchased a property in Pasay. The name of the development is called Shore Residences. She bought it during the pre-selling period of the development, and the price during that time was 2.4 million pesos, okay? And now if you Google the price, and this is just a couple of years ago, about 2-3 years ago. Now if you Google the price of a unit in or at Shore Residences, you'll see that it's anywhere between 6.1 to 6.5 million pesos. Now, something very similar will happen to Bayanihan Dagupan. This is the first development, right, like this. SMDC is starting to come. I think they already purchased a land somewhere. Philinvest, Fora, is already here in Pangasinan, and a lot of major developers are starting to come in. And so I hope you guys see the true beauty and the true value of this investment for many, many reasons. Again, one of the true beauty when you invest on a unit in Bayanihan Dagupan is that we'll be turning over the unit to you guys fully furnished, right? That's awesome, because what that means to you is you'll no longer have to shell out extra cash just to furnish the place. And on top of that, you no longer need to worry about, oh my gosh, where can I buy, cheap or affordable furnitures, right? We got that taken care of for you guys, right? So that's one of the true beauty of investing in Bayanihan Dagupan. We'll be furnishing your unit with air conditioning, fridge, gas, electric gas stove, right? Because we're not gonna, today's standards, we no longer allow, actually not just us, but most already phased out yung gasol, right? The gas, the traditional gas, for safety reasons. And another, a few of the most frequently asked questions is that, what are we doing about the flood situation, right? So the great news about that is we'll be elevating the entire development to up to 1.5 meters. Now I'm 5'10", all right, in height. So that's about this size or this high of an elevation, all right? On top of that, we'll also equip the development with backup generators. So that's really awesome, because essentially the building will be self-sustaining, knock on wood, but just, trying to prepare, for what might happen. In any case, again, knock on wood, God forbid, we encounter heavy precipitation in the future, and, in other words, excessive rainfall, you guys are taken care of. Why? Because you got backup generator, you're not going to be flooded, you got 24-hour convenience stores, laundromats downstairs, water filling stations. And again, like I mentioned, we'll be talking to Jollibee, 7-Eleven, KFC, Baliwag. So that's basically what I'll do in next, I'll be taking my trip to Manila later tonight, actually technically at 1 a.m. And then we'll be pitching and doing a presentation to these guys selling the 44 million peso commercial property on the ground floor area. So guys, obviously, there are a lot of benefits, and I truly hope that you consider at least hearing more about the property, about the investment, about the development by setting an appointment with me. At the end of the day, the truth of the matter is you don't need to purchase if you think this isn't for you. But on the flip side, when and after you see how the return of investment, when and after you purchase a unit in Bayanihan Dagupan, when and after you understand how big of an ROI, return of investment, you'll get, the only problem that you'll have, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now is that you did not purchase 2 units or 3 units, right? So guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. I truly highly suggest that you give yourself the opportunity to at least hear more about the development, and then from there, again, you don't have to purchase, but from there, when and after you see and hear and understand the true beauty of the development, then from there make a decision whether this is truly an investment for you. So again, my name is Chad with Bayanihan Dagupan. I look forward to hearing from you in the future, and you guys have a fantastic rest of the week. Take care. Ciao. All right, guys, a little bit of a postscript here, which I forgot. And I really have to get this out because I truly want to equip you with as much information as I can. That is my duty and obligation to you guys, all right? We will be having a price increase soon. It has not happened yet, but believe me, it will happen soon, all right? So from the total selling price of 1.6 million pesos, the price increase will be, 1.7 to 1.8. Again, I have said this numerous times in the past. I don't know the exact number yet, but again, please give yourself the opportunity to at least hear more information about the development before you roll this out. Judge for yourself whether this is truly an investment for you, and then from there, make a decision. Give me a call, send me a text, and I'd be more than happy to share more information to you guys. I hope you guys don't procrastinate. It's just going to take a short time for you to hear more information about the payment terms, the discounts, and how affordable this investment is, okay? Literally, like a brand new SUV is even more expensive than owning a unit that's gonna generate dividends of money, of cash, all right? To you guys, be wise. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon, okay? Again, thanks for your time. Ciao.